What looks like a lab out of a sci-fi movie is actually the equipment they use to process honey here at the headquarters of Hilltop Apiaries in Simsbury. They don't actually make the honey, the bees do. Patrick Moore is the owner.
Patrick, this is pretty remarkable. What are we looking at here?
Oh, this is just one of our yards here on Flaming Farm. These are all individual hives. This is a bee yard. And so once a year, usually in New England, we extract once a year.
Oh, you extract just once a year?
Yeah, some years maybe two. Because of the short summers, we'll do it in June and then maybe in September. So they're out, so the bees that are outside, they're the foragers. So they're going out up to 2 miles from here to pollinate whatever's in bloom. They'll bring the pollen back to the hive, and they know they're programmed, they know which hive to come back to, and they bring the pollen back, and then with the enzymes they have, they start with building the comb, and then with a different enzyme, they will fill it with honey and cap it, and then once they do that, that's their energy source, so they use that, and then the extra, we will bring back and extract in our barn.
And if you take a look, you'll see tens of thousands of bees. Now, before I get stung, I better be careful and be on my way out of here.
Back to the headquarters in Simsbury to learn more about this 5-year-old company.
Well, it's a family business. We started with a hive in our backyard on Hilltop Drive in Canton, Connecticut here. And my dad just started as a hobby beekeeping after he retired. And then it just kind of grew to being on 8 family-owned farms here in Connecticut and pollinate a few orchards. And so we started with wildflower honey, and we expanded to get into some spreads and drinks, and this has kind of grown from there. So it's a win-win. So the farmers get their crops pollinated, and we get the honey back from them. So it's sort of a barter system.
Honey is everywhere you look. That's what's in these huge containers.
What are we looking at here? This is amazing.
Oh, these are just totes. So because of the wintertime, we keep our barn here, this room is temperature controlled, because pure honey will crystallize. So if you see it hardened on the shelf, that's actually a good sign. It means it's pure. And you'll just put it back in the microwave, the top off, and it'll go right back to liquid.
Oh, you heat it up?
Yeah, just warmly, if it crystallizes, if it hardens up.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's actually a good sign. If you see that happening on the shelf or at home, don't throw it away, it's actually good.
And tell me how much honey can be made in one hive, or how does that all work?
Sure. An average hive will produce about 40 pounds of honey, so.
Per year?
Per year, yeah, in New England. Beekeeping in New England is tough.
Why is that?
Just because there's not a lot of farmland here, and because of the winters. The changes in temperature are not good for the bees. So.
Okay, so bees, they don't operate in the freezing cold?
They don't. They swarm around the queen. They cluster, so they don't hibernate or anything. So they kind of have to winter over. And if it's a tough winter, they may not make it. So we lose 30% of our hives every year. So we have to keep raising more bees.
More bees to make more honey to keep the stores stocked. And Hilltop Apiaries honey is in a lot of stores. And
this is a full-time job for you and your brother and the family.
Yeah, people are surprised that this is a full-time job. I mean, we're in 500 stores, so.
Yeah, of course it's a full-time job.
Sort of keeps me busy.
What did you do before that your father had this hobby?
Oh, I was in banking. So I started in banking and was kind of bored.
And now you went from one bee to another.
Starting with the bees, banking to beekeeping.
Interesting.
Interesting, yeah.
All right. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that clever how the bottles look like hives?
Yeah, it's just coincidence. They just made them that way.
Seriously?
No. they're honey jars.
He got me. Thank you.
Hilltop Apiaries doesn't just sell honey, they have a host of products.
So this is chocolate whipped honey.
Chocolate whipped honey, yeah.
And nobody else is making a whipped honey.
Not around here.
Not around here?
No.
Not around here, mister.
Only in Connecticut.
Only, this is the bee's knees.
Mm-hmm.
I should wait till I taste it first.
Yeah, wait till then you can tell me if it really is. So we have blueberry, strawberry, pumpkin spice, cinnamon, and then...
Thank you. Oh, it really is smooth.
Yeah.
That pretzel is amazing. Just kidding. This honey, that is fantastic.
You're killing me, Scott.
That's awesome.
This is my big break.
Mmm.
All right, this is my favorite. This is strawberry.
That is really wonderful.
Thank you. Yep. We'll make each batch ourselves, every batch by hand. So
Each batch by hand.
Yep.
They've also partnered with Avery's out of New Britain to make honey-based sodas.
That's good acting.
Patrick, that is good stuff. No, that's good.
Oh, thank you.
So the facility isn't very big, but it's plenty big enough to make some of the most unbelievable honey you're ever gonna have. Now this is where they make the whipped honey, that pumpkin spice and that chocolate and that cranberry. And then this is where they make the habanero honey. And that's got a little bit of a kick to it.
All of the products are really great.
It's a remarkable process, this honey making.
Yeah, they're fascinating. I mean, they account for about a third of our food supply, like crops that are pollinated by honeybees.